Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the 30-day WordPress series where I show you how to use and navigate WordPress better as a WordPress website owner or a web designer like myself. So in the previous video, and if you guys missed it, I will have a link somewhere above. In that video, we talked about my key plugins that I think every WordPress owner, well, WordPress website owner should have installed on their WordPress website. And in that video, I kind of broke down briefly a little bit of each one, but today I want to go over one specifically to show you how we can actually clean up our WordPress dashboard. So that's what today's video is all about. We're going to actually clean up this WordPress dashboard because right now, as you can see, the dashboard just has some unnecessary things that we're probably not even going to be paying attention to. And honestly, it just doesn't look valuable when a person automatically logs in, because as you guys notice, so let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. As you guys notice, this is our WordPress dashboard. So by now you should know how to access your WordPress dashboard if you do have a WordPress website. Well, by default, as soon as you log in, this is going to be the interface that you're met with, which is going to be the dashboard. As you guys can see on the left side, we are in the dashboard. That's why it's titled blue, right? And as you see, we're on the home of the dashboard. And right now, like I said, this is what you see, especially if you're new to WordPress, you just installed it. This is what you will see, that little welcome message from WordPress, some Elementor overview, quick draft, events and news, site health, at a glance, yada, yada. We don't really care about all of this stuff. So let me show you how to clean it up. The first thing I actually want to go over in terms of cleaning up your WordPress dashboard is going to be a very, very simple fix. The first thing you're going to notice is that, again, we have these little widgets here that we might not even be paying attention to anytime we log in. If we just look at the top right, we actually see an option for screen options. So let's just pull that down. And as you see, we have a ton of different check marks. Now, in that previous video, we did install the WP statistics. And with that, it will grant you, let's do this, it will grant you some other options. So if you don't already have WP statistics installed, you won't see most of these. You will only see the stuff that we're about to remove, like this quick draft, Elementor overview, and WordPress events and news, site health status. Those are going to be the only one you see inside of this site or the screen options. But if you do have WP statistics, because you followed my previous video, you will see a ton of other options. So only focusing on what we can see right now, which is going to be this welcome WordPress, this Elementor overview, quick draft, and etc. So that's the first way you can clean it up. So if we just open this, right, and right here you see welcome is checked on, we're going to untick that. And as you see, it removed it from the dashboard. We know we want to disable quick draft, the WordPress events and news. We have Elementor overview. That's what it's titled here. So we're going to look for that one. That's going to be this one right here. I also want to remove the site health, at a glance, and activity. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep simple history. Again, if you watched that previous video, I talked about that one. That's going to be a good one. We're actually going to keep that one right there. Now, at a glance, we do see, let's go ahead and talk that off. Now, at a glance, this is what we have. So now we only have this. So this is a way to clean up your WordPress dashboard without doing anything else we're going to be going over in this tutorial. That's the first way you can do it. Now, the second thing we need to do is put some things here that actually matters. So every time you log into your WordPress, what do you want to see? Well, typically with like Shopify and Wix, most times when you log into your dashboard, you're met with your analytics. So we want to actually see those right here. Even though we have the tab here in the sidebar panel, we can click on statistics and we can go here to the overview and we can see the stats on how our website is performing. But we actually want that to be listed here on the dashboard. So after about 3 months and you actually begin to gain some data, you're going to be going right back up here to the screen options. And as you see, you have quite a few things. We have the traffic overview. So if we just scroll down a little bit, you now see we have a traffic overview. This will let us know how many online visitors is on the website right now live. We'll be able to see how many people viewed within the last 7 days. And then we have a little breakdown here from today, yesterday, last 7 days, last 28 days. days, etc. right here. Let's scroll back up to the screen options because there's a few more I want. Maybe I want to see the top pages. Let's scroll down again. And now we see top pages. And let's go back up. Let's see the top countries. Let's see the top device. And let's also see, as you see, you have quite a few different options. Let's now do the traffic trend. We'll just do that. And let's close out the screen options. Now you see we have a lot of different analytics that will sit right here on our dashboard. And the good thing about this is you can also maneuver these. So if you hover over any one of these, you will see that our cursor actually changes to this icon that allows us to move things or arrange things around. So let's just say we wanted the traffic overview to be here, and let's maybe move the traffic trend up top. If we can do that, yeah, there it is there. Let's say we want the device model to be above. And we also want top countries to be right underneath here on the left side right there. Or let's put that back up. This fell. Let's put it back up like so. And there we have it. Now we have some analytics every time we log into our WordPress dashboard, which is exactly what we want. And just to show you guys for reference what this actually look like when you actually have actual data in there, it will look like this one right here. Take for instance my personal website. BizSource.com, and as you see right now, I have this same setup. So I can see my traffic overview here, and I can see the visitors and views that I had within these last 7 days, and even break down more here. And I can see all of my metrics right here. And that's why it's so important to have this already put on your dashboard immediately. Even though you don't have any traffic right now, it's going to be super important because as you start having some momentum on your website, this will be collecting data, and every time you log to your dashboard, you will be met with this. So that's the second step into cleaning up our dashboard. Now let's hop into the final step of cleaning up our dashboard, and that's going to be hiding these notices right here. As you see, no matter what tab we go on, we see these different notifications. At first we just saw Elementor Pro, but now we also see this other notification that Elementor has for us. And again, it doesn't matter which tab I choose over here on the left side, I'm constantly met with more and more of these notifications. Now right now it seems like only the Elementor is popping up, but when we go to pages we see both of these because this one is 4 pages. However, the more plugins you add, the more things you're doing to your WordPress website, the more you will indeed see a lot more of those notifications. And we don't want that. We don't want to be bombarded with these notifications every single time we open up our dashboard. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that you do have Publish Press already installed and activated. I talked about that in the previous video. However, now we actually see the capabilities tab right here. Once we hover over capabilities, we want to click on dashboard. And then it's going to bring you here to this page right here where you have all of these different functionality that Publish Press gives you. And honestly, this is for free. So this is an amazing tool that you definitely need to have. Now, right off the bat, you will see the admin notices is disabled, but we want to go ahead and enable this. And as you see, once you enable it, you will now see admin notices that will sit here in the drop down here. Now, what admin notices are, as you can see right here, it helps you to remove admin notices from the WordPress admin screen and organize them into a single area, which honestly, I don't see why WordPress don't already have this by default, but to clean it up, this is what we're going to use. So inside of the admin notices, we're just going to make sure we click on admin notices here. 2 ways to access this. In some cases, you can go to the settings page. That's how it is on mine. If I go here to the settings, I see this admin notices in the tab here, and I can set everything up. But for this demo site right now, it actually just automatically puts it right here. And so if we click on that, it'll then bring you to this interface. Now, this is going to be super important, right? Again, this is not going to absolutely delete or remove admin notices because admin notices are indeed very important for you if you do have a website. However, what this will do is just once you toggle all these on, you're just going to be hiding these to show in a particular place. Let me show you what I mean. So right here on my website right now, let's just go to the dashboard to keep everything clean. So let's just say you just logged into your WordPress dashboard and it's been like a month and you're like, dang, I haven't gotten any notices. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's being notified. You will see that right here, I have this tab that says admin notices. If I were to click on that, you will see all of your admin notices listed right here. So whether you need to do an update for a particular plugin, or maybe one of your plugins is trying to sell you something, because that's honestly what we're hiding it for, because most times these plugins that you install will be trying to sell you stuff for their deals and stuff. You just don't want to be bombarded with that. All of those will sit in a list right here. But I don't have any right now. That's totally fine. Let me see if one of my clients have some. Yeah, all of theirs are pretty clear right now. Oh, this one right here, as you see, this client right here actually has a few of them. 7 of them are green, 4 of them are red, because the red ones more than likely are going to probably be some error somewhere, which we see nothing here is too crazy. But as you see right here, my client for one of the plugins that I use on this website is talking about, adding something else and leaving a review and joining their Discord. These are things that you don't want to have all over your dashboard every time you log in. And as you see, that's how it will look. So let's go back to our demo site and let's go ahead and set this up. Now, the easiest way I would say to do this is just go in here, because by default, once it's turned on, it's going to hide it from every row. But you can set that. You can have it to show certain things to show and hide per different row. That's totally up to you. What I do is I just make sure I click on the administrator, because I want administrator to be able to see. Let me open it back up, this one right here. So if I close this, I'm just going to go ahead and toggle all of these on. And guys, remember, this is not saying you are wanting to delete and never be notified of anything. So you don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and you can save for all rows or save for administrator. I'm going to go now and go ahead and put it on save for administrator just to make sure. And here we go. So now you see that the admin notices is right here, and I can see that I have 2 things. And why? Well, because we just granted this, so it's saying that we have an update. And then right here we have that same Elementor notice that was just sitting here. It's no longer there. So now if we were to go back to our dashboard, now we only see our analytics. If we go to our pages, now we only see our pages. We go to our plugins, we only see our plugins, and nothing is bombarding us with plugin notifications. And that's exactly how you can clean up your WordPress dashboard. Well, this is the first step. Be sure you guys come back for part 2. I'm going to show you guys how to edit up, how you can actually reorganize the dashboard tab that sits on the left and at the top. If you're interested in seeing that, be sure your bell notifications are on. Comment down below if this was helpful, and if you have any cleanup or dashboard cleanup tips that you do, feel free to share them in the comments. And like I said before, and that's pretty much it for today's tutorial, and I will catch you guys in the next one.